What's going on, everybody? It's Nico, and I'm playing Conquest map room while talking about the patch, because that's what I gotta do. Also, I was gonna close out of something, but now I might... Yeah, I kind of have to. 1 second. Okay, we're back, and I closed a few things, and now my frame should be better. Anyway, it's time to do some patch notes thoughts. Alright, so you might be thinking, Nico, why are you doing Jungle Thanatos with Heavy Hammer? Because it's broken. Heavy Hammer is broken. It's stupid. It's overpowered. You can actually jungle with Thanatos with Heavy Hammer, and it's dumb as shit. And until Hi-Rez patches this item, I'm going to abuse it just like everyone else. Because at 1100 gold, you get 18 physical power, 200 health, and you slow people with basic attacks for 25%. It's a 25% slow. It's dumb. Anyway, let's talk about the patch notes. The reason I waited so long was, one, I'm finally back in Georgia, so that's nice. And two, I like to wait for the amendum. If you don't know what that is, it's the thing that basically says, hey, from PTS to live, we changed things. And that's what happened. So, that's what I was waiting on. So, first things first. Kukulkan. I don't know if it's Kukulkan or Kukulkan. It's Ao Kuang, only it's not Ao Kuang. It's different than Ao Kuang. But yeah. So, we got another Dargon in place of Ao Kuang. Yay! It's the exact same skills, so no reason to get in a tiffy. I did not think that last hit would kill. And that's why Heavy Hammer Thanatos is broken. He couldn't move because of the slow combined with the 1 and my basic attacks. Anyway. Other than that, Kukulkan is here, and yay, people who like Dargons. He's still Ao Kuang, and I still hate his entire kit, and I hate everything about it, so yay. Arachne got changed. Yay for the Arachne change, sort of. Also, I'm just going to put my fluffy Manticore there because I feel like it. Oop. That was weird. No, Poseidon, please. Leave me alone. No, don't do it? Okay. Arachne is a better assassin now. She has a passive that isn't OP in the beginning and only the beginning. It's just OP all the time now. I'm not going to be able to get over there in time, so I'm just going to kill these. Have fun with that, guys. Her passive is Predator. Oh wait, I went over her passive and shit. I don't need to do that again. I just realized I'm not in borderless window, which I need to be in if I want to do this. There might be an edit there just because it might require that. 1 second. I can't AFK farm. There we go. My alt tab. Alright, so amendum. There's a bunch of issues that are fixed. So let's go over that first, I guess. Emotes are no longer in the treasure chests. So if you were really concerned about that being a thing, you don't have to worry about that anymore. Yay, no more emotes in treasure chests. Didn't really bother me because the treasure chests are a gamble, not something where it's like, I want to get Convention 2012 Artemis all the time, every time. It's OP! It's so OP. I'm getting my health back. Fix an issue with Kukulkan. Kukulkan? I'm going to say Kukulkan. Kukulkan's icon being improperly priced, which is strange. Fix an issue with several items missing tooltip messages. Fix an issue with free mouse overlays on top of older HUD items. Weird. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care about most of these things. So, actual changes. That new really strong item, that's not what I want first. The fuck? That really new strong item that is going to protect people from crit, the Celestial Legion Helm, priced increased from $31.50 to $32.50. So now it's even more expensive than Brada Tahuti. And yeah, I could see people picking it up, but not as often as some people thought they were going to be getting it, that's for sure. Don't worry, I got this. Holy fuck nuts, no I don't. Run, Quan, run! It's a lot of enemies. time for Poseidon's death as well. Yeah, so that's weaker? I guess that's a nerf before it even came out, technically. But it's good-ish? I don't know. It's a really expensive item, and it's going to be hard to justify buying. It's definitely like a 5th or 6th slot item as it stands now, for sure. But who knows? So, Odysseus Bow improves special effects treatment. Yay, gods, balances. So if you saw my Arachne video, I taught you a little trick that you could do to make it to where Arachne can attack 6 times in 1 second that TV found when he was messing around with her. And it completely broke her because at level 2 you could hit someone 6 times in a second. That's not fair. That's bullshit. So they made it to where Arachne's basic attack sequence no longer resets upon using Venomous Bite or Cocoon. Fix several issues with dialogue playing at incorrect times. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, you may be thinking, well, does that, it's like, what are the balance implications of that? Every character that they're in the game, you can auto-attack cancel. They're like, especially if they have an attack chain like Thanatos, whose is 1.75, 1.25. So, 1, Death Scythe 1. So, it resets his attack chain. With Arachne, if you do auto-attack 2, auto-attack 1, auto-attack, you can literally attack 6 times in a second because of how much attack speed she got granted from her 2, the Cocoon. It was ridiculous, it was completely broken, and there was no reason she should be able to output that much damage that early on. So it's a good thing they fixed that. Another thing, Venomous Bite got nerfed. So it no longer deals as much damage across the board, as far as I can tell. I gotta kill these minions real quick first. Initial damage reduced from 50, 80, 110, 140, 170 to 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. So it lost a little bit of damage, and the scaling was reduced by 5%. So from 40% to 35%, and the ability will no longer heal upon hitting towers or phoenixes. That was a bug. That shouldn't have been a thing happening in the first place, so that's a good thing. Okay. That just killed him. Alright. I forgot Death Scythe is, like, stupid strong. Like, for base damage-wise. Nightcrawler skin for Arachne. No, wait, not Nightcrawler skin. That's not her skin. That's her ultimate. Right? Yeah. Fix an issue that caused Arachne to become stuck in her ultimate. Freya, General. Fix Freya's basic attack weapon trails getting out of sync at very high attack speeds. Apparently people were buying like super attack speed on Freya, and they were noticing that Freya's attack speed got to the point where it was actually like breaking. So that's funny. Kukulkan. Audio levels have been improved. If you noticed the Kukulkan voice pack was extremely quiet, it's because it was. So they fixed that. Yay! Who cares that much? Odin! I don't know if I agree with these nerfages and stuff. Nerfage buffages. But, here, let me just read it off. Lunge. Reduced base damage from 140, 180, 220, 260, 300 to 120, 165, 210, 255, 300. So it no longer is like one of the hardest hitting level 1 abilities in the game, because it's got 20 damage off of it now. Physical damage scaling increased from 40% to 60%, and fixed the bug where the explosion effects on landing sometimes went in play. So it is a buff when it comes to late game, because they didn't change what his level 5 like damage was on Lunge, but it is a definite nerf early game. So it's good, but kind of weird. And then this one's great because Odin had no CC immunity of any kind at all. Ring of Spears. Odin is now immune to slow and root effects while in his ring. That might make him kind of fucking stupid, though. I have a feeling Odin might be like the king of killing all mages. Now. Just because Odin already is kind of the king of killing mages with his ring, but now that he can't be slowed and inside the ring, it makes it to where their auto attacks are slowed and they can't heal. If you trap a Ra or a Hel or an Aphrodite inside of that ring, they are screwed completely. They can't slow you, they can't fight you, they can't heal and try to like delay. his ring is kind of scary if you don't have a way out of it now, to be completely honest. So, yay Odin. Odin's scary as fuck. Like, to be honest. Like, if you're a mage player, you should be scared of Odin. You should fear the Allfather. That's for sure. But yeah, so that's the changes from PTS to live. What were some of the balance and other changes that happened from just regular PTS stuff? You already know that Pixel Buster Freya is going to be a thing. Unfortunately, the King Bacchus is a treasure chest exclusive for whatever reason. So, that's so strange. Oh, okay. I was not in that. Nerds. Stupid bots. I'm not gonna kill him. Alright, so... And then Arachne's recolor wasn't working in PTS, and they didn't say they fixed it, unfortunately. Which means it might still be broken when it comes to live, which is gonna make me really sad, because that like, I have no idea what that looks like on her model, and it might look really cool, but I have no idea. So that kind of sucks. And then... That's it? Team Soul made like TSM Poliskin will no longer be available because it's an exclusive skin and it's gonna be gone. New voice packs. Misdiagnosis Neath got a voice pack all for herself for whatever reason. King Bacchus, Pixel Buster Freya, and Kukulkan. Kaboom! Whew! That chunked the fuck out of him. Good lord. So that's fun, and thankfully Kukulkan's voice pack got updated to where it might actually, you might be able to hear it now. Oh, I was hoping to get the last good one. That did 593. Because the 10% bonus damage to his health was at least 100, and it did 493. Holy fuck nuts. I forgot Death Scythe hits hard. A lot harder than people give it credit for. New player icons, who cares? New emotes. A lot of characters got emotes, but not like dances or specials or anything. So there's a bunch of emotes. There are no longer emotes in chests, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. So, yay, emotes, if you want to collect them all. See you later, nerds. UI features, there's a new UI. It's completely different from the one that you're currently seeing because this is the day before the patch comes out. It's blah, 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 blah. I don't care about explaining it. You guys have, if you played PTS, you've seen it. And if you've seen my PTS videos, you've seen it. So I'm not going to explain it. I really, really wish people would buy fucking Hydra Star on him. There's some tutorial stuff, tutorial stuff been updated. Favor rental system has been enhanced. You can now do multi-day rentals, so you can be like, I want to spend lots of favor and rent somebody for a little bit longer and stuff like that. So yay, if you're one of those people who doesn't have the God Pack. New icons, changing player icons, items. All right, wards and sentry wards. This is actually it's not a huge balance change, but it is a balance change. Sounds on ward skins will now only play on deploy and death. Wards and sentry wards can now only be hit by basic attacks and always take 3 hits to destroy. Yay! If you play support, you should be really happy about that, because now they don't scale with health and become harder than minions to kill late game. That was weird looking. So, yay! Bork of Hope. Fix an issue that caused Bork's passive to trigger on respawn. I've had this happen to me before, and it's kind of really fucking annoying. New items. Odysseus' bow. I don't think I talked about this. Sobek got the kill. And I got an assist for just being here. I'm okay with it. 40% attack speed, and the passive is every basic attack has a 25% chance to trigger Chain Lightning. Kind of like Zeus's Chain Lightning. Whoa! Multiple peeps. We got multiple peeps. But they can't fight you if you've got the heavy hammer, apparently. Trigger train lightning, damaging the target up to 4 nearby enemies for 30 plus 50% of your total physical power. Ah! That was weird looking. I'm just gonna go home. Plus 50% of your shows. Cannot trigger more than once every 1 second. Costs 2300 gold. Not that expensive. Could be a viable item for characters like Shibalanka and Cupid because they have trouble clearing the lane without their basic attacks. Could be good stuff. I don't have enough. I can wait a couple seconds. Imperial Helmet. It's a new level 1 item. Plus 10 magical power, plus 10 physical protection. Costs 750. Jade Mountain Helmet level 2 or tier 2. 20 magical power, 20 physical protection. Costs 1250. Dynasty Plate Helmet. 30 magical power, 30 physical protection. Passive. You gain 15 magical pen. Costs 1900 gold. It's actually really cheap, and it's a pretty good early game item, if I say so myself. Man, that movement speed increase was a lot. I think what we saw with how people were buying Focused Voidstone and getting cooldown boots might be what's going to happen with the new Jade Mountain Helmet. I mean, Dynasty Plate Helmet. I could be entirely wrong, but it might be how it goes. Especially since it's cheap. Celestial Legion Helm. This is the item that protects you from crit. 40 magical damage, 50 physical protection. Shut up, you stupid dog. Passive. If you are crit, you cannot be crit again for the next 3 seconds and gain 40 magical power. Cannot activate more than once every 20 seconds. Cost 3150. Now costs 3250 because of the amendum. And yeah, it could be a useful item, especially if you're going up against characters who build a lot of crit. So like a Mercury and a Neith, and like you go up against multiple hard carries. So hard physical carries, because Hub was a hard carry, but he's magical. So yeah. Amuzen Cobb. Hives no longer provide lifesteal to enemies who attack them. Yay! Aphrodite. Aphrodite got nerfed. Your girl. This is actually a pretty big nerf. If you don't like understand how to play Aphrodite, you probably won't understand it, but it's pretty significant. This ability now has a 3-second cooldown if it hits a friendly target rather than no cooldown at all. So, hitting somebody with the kiss, healing them, and then like hitting someone with the kiss, stunning someone like an enemy right after, hitting like birds and back off on them, you know, all within like 2 seconds, can't happen anymore. You have to wait 3 seconds or longer, which I think is good because Aphrodite, if played correctly, is one of the fucking strongest characters in the game. She is so hard to play against if the person playing the character knows exactly what the hell they're doing. If they're not that good, really easy to counter because they think, oh, I'm Aphrodite, I'm invincible. No, you're not. But if they do know what they're doing, is what I meant to say. Oh, I'm lagging. Why does this happen to me? I still get kills though. Like if she doesn't know what she's doing, it's just like, oh, whatever, die. But yeah, whew. No, he's gonna get the kill. So yeah, I think it's a good nerf because Aphrodite is fucking ridiculous sometimes. Cabrakan, or Cabra. I'm gonna call him Cabrakan because that's how it's pronounced in game. Some people are like, it's Cabrakan or whatever, but screw it. Cabrakan. General, increase base movement speed from 360 to 365. That's actually really fast for a support, like a Guardian character. I don't think many have that much movement speed, like that start at 365. It actually, it's a big deal. Refraction Shield. This ability has been changed to gain protections on each hit rather than remove them. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, you fucking rude ass! I'm trying to read. Get slowed, bastard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 per stack, max 5 stacks, so 20, 25, 35, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 protections per, like max Stacks are reset after 8 seconds or upon use of the active part of this ability. This ability no longer gives passive protections. 2 death stacks came out because of the lag. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool looking. No longer gives passive protections, and base damage is increased from 90, 140, 190, 240, 290, 290, 160, 200, 260, 330. It's kind of weird how it scales up, but whatever. Wah! I don't get slowed, bitch. What? No! No! Why? That was so weird. Mostly because he was never out of auto attack range. Oh, crap. Execute him. Fuck it. He was never out of auto attack range, and I was still lagging hard enough to not be able to hit him. Tremors. Magical power scaling increased from 25% to 35%. Fixed an issue that caused the animation of Tremors to end without the ability being cancelled. Yay, I guess. I don't know. Tectonic shift. Walls no longer have health, but instead take 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 hits for enemies to destroy. Which means if you're an Apollo, you can't just fucking use the moves at level 5 and get out of Kabrakan's ultimate. Because as it stood, Kabrakan's ultimate was literally the worst in the game. Walls can only be started by Boisic attacks, apparently. Base damage increased from 100, 200, 250, 300, 350. What the fuck is with these weird, like, it's 100, like, from 100 to 200 is 100. Then it goes up by 50 to 250, and then it goes up by 50 again and again. What the hell is that? It's so strange. I hate it when they do that. Anyway, besides me being all like, what the fuck? You're slowed. Base damage increased from that to 150, 250, 350, 450, 550. That's a significant difference. At endgame, it went up by 200 damage. That's a pretty big deal. What else? Chang'e, Jade Rabbit. Fixed the issue which caused him to be missing from the minimap. Silly rabbit. That's what it says. That's verbatim what the patch notes say. Freya, General. Spent some time at the orthodontist and plastic surgeon. Freya doesn't have fucked up teeth and a fucked up face. Nice. Just in time for our new skin. Guan Yu. Kind of a buff, kind of a thingamajig going on here. It's a buff. I would say it's a buff. Oh, you just killed yourself. That sucks balls. Where'd you go? Whee! I'm surprised I didn't just kill. Boop, boop, boop. So, Conviction, his heal. Reduced cooldown from 14 to 10 seconds. Reduced mana cost from 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 to 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. This ability no longer provides protections. If you didn't know, Conviction was doing giving you a shit ton of protections. It's like 30 to 50 when you leveled it up. It is dumb. Only problem is people weren't using it correctly. They would use it after they engaged and not before, unfortunately. So, because people are dumb, they changed how the ability works. So, they took the protections off of that and gave it back to Talu Assault. Physical and magical protection debuff increased from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This ability now, or once again, because it depends on whether or not you had played Guan Yu before this change, steals physical and magical protections per hit, granting the protections to Guan Yu at the same rate as the protections debuff. I just walked into a tower for no reason. God damn it, Vamana. Get out of here, stupid baby. So yay, Guan Yu can use Talu Assault and steal protections and do lots of damage, and it's awesome because he needed, like they explained it like this. The reasoning behind why they would give him protections while using Talu Assault is that it just makes more sense for him to be gaining and stealing protection, like gaining the protections there, because that's when he's being attacked and when he needs them, rather than when he heals. Also, I'm just finishing this because why the fuck not? I mean, I've got a full build. Why not finish my items? Most of the times you would never finish Frostbound Hammer, but now that I have a full build, why not? So yeah. Yay, Guan Yu. Hubwa nerf. Water cannon. Base damage reduced from 90, 145, 200, 255, 310 to 90, 140, 190, 240, 290. That was really dumb. So, yay, it's 20 damage at the like tail end, and his, what's it called? Scaling wasn't nerfed, so not a big deal. Hubwa still hits like a truck. This is what matters. Water Spout. This ability no longer slows when it knocks up enemies. I didn't even know that was a built-in thing that it slowed. Like, I didn't know that at all. I just thought it knocked people up. The fact that it also slows is ridiculous, and I'm glad they changed that, because why? Like, the fuck doesn't need to slow and knock up? That's fucking stupid. So, yay for that change. That affects Hubwa a lot. It's gonna make it easier to fight him, and he won't be able to kite as easily, thankfully. So, awesome Hubwa nerfs. Hercules nerf, mitigate wounds, damage return is healing, reduced from 30, 50, 70, 90, 110 to 30, 45, 60, 75, 90%. Hercules will no longer heal more damage than he takes when he's using mitigate wounds. It's good because if you know how to use Hercules, he's fucking unstoppable. And if you don't, like, it's the problem. Is like, if you know how to play Hercules, you know to pop mitigate wounds, start fighting people, and then laugh as they try to kill you because they just wasted all their shit. Why would, what? So, yay. Oh my god, he hit me. Now go away, Vamana. So, I don't want to say it's needed because I love Hercules and I love playing him. But it was, especially if you're playing against people who have no idea what the fuck to do about Hercules. So, I don't know. People are going to be like, that's not the nerf he needs. It's going to be the stun on his one or that stuff. And I'm just like, if you get rid of the stun on his one, he's going to become useless again. Because then he just pushes people and then they're like, what? Like, it... I don't know. Some people think, like, his 2-1 combo shouldn't be as effective as it is. And to get the 2-1 combo done correctly, you need to actively be good at Hercules. So it's so easy to watch somebody walk up to try to do the 2 to knock you forward and then just completely whiff it. Or to not have the 1 ready after they do it and then you just back off and then they miss the 1 completely. Like, I've seen bad Hercules players and they're really bad. So yeah. The mitigate wounds nerf probably is the only way they can... It's probably like, let's do this first and then let's see what happens. Alright, Kali buff. It's not that significant at all. And by not that significant, I mean it's literally like nothing. Lash. Damage increased from 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 to 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. She got 15 damage if she lands all blades. A 15 damage increase. That is so insignificant, it's stupid. Destruction, her ultimate. Damage increased from 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So, another 5 damage increase per tick, though. Whee! I mean, I don't think that's really that good just because Kali isn't using her ultimate to do, like, whenever I use Kali, I never use her ultimate to do damage. So, I don't know. I don't think that's a big deal. I think it's just like, whatever, but, Nuwa nerfs, because Nuwa does shit tons of damage early game with her base damage. Mysterious Fog, base damage lowered from 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, to 50, 75, 100, 125, 150. Very significant. Fire Shards no longer deals damage to players who are dead when Nuwa activated the ability, but respawned after the damage, or before damage was dealt. Meaning it would lock onto you even though you were dead, then you would respawn, and then you would be in your fountain, and then you'd get hit by Fire Shards, and you'd be like, okay. And then you'd heal it right back up, but... apparently, you shouldn't be targeted by that if you're fucking dead. Rom, Astral Barrage, fixed an issue. I don't care about that. Scylla, General, fixed an issue. Don't care. Sun Wukong, Somersault Cloud. It fixed an issue which caused jumping from your cloud onto an enemy to activate the CC protections of Magi's Blessing. So, pretty good stuff all around, in my opinion. I wish they would have nerfed Heavy Hammer, and I really wish they would have gotten rid of Golden Dagger, because the reason Mercury is so effective and being played so much is that you go Golden Dagger, and then he can solo lane. And then you finish it into Golden Bow, and then you can solo lane even more. Like even more effectively. And he also has a 10% chance to crit and accidentally fuck you up real hard because RNG. So, wish Golden Dagger wasn't a thing, and I wish Heavy Hammer wasn't a thing. But until both of those are out of the game and nerfed and changed and whatever, people are going to keep abusing them, and I advise you to do so as well, because it's in the game. Fucking use it. But other than that, I like this patch. I like the skins, other than the fact that the Bacchus skin is a chest exclusive item. That kind of sucks balls, because Bacchus's only other skin is Krishmash, so the two skins that you can buy with gems are both fucking very hard to get, because Krishmash is only available during the holiday season, right? Bacchus. Yeah, you got Regal Reveler, Father Krishmash, which is obviously Father Christmas, who he's Santa, so that's only during Christmas. Gold, Legendary, Diamond, and then, yeah, he doesn't have a premium skin that you can just buy, and that's dumb in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, I like this patch. I like the fact that Arachne got nerfed before she came out, and that you can't do auto attack canceling on her 1 and 2, because that was fucking broken. And I like the fact that Odin got kind of buffed, and he's kind of scary. Like, after I read the change to his ultimate as well, and he's gonna be hella fun to play. And yeah, can't think of anything else that pops out in my head. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my thoughts on the patch. And yeah, hope you have a great day. I'll see you later. Peace.